Welcome to Rural Peak Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. Like to welcome you all to the show. Yeah? Look, this is what I want to do, right? I want to show you real acts of terror that's coming from a real ideology, coming from a real mindset. You all remember in August of 2019, right? El Paso, Walmart, right? The guy's name was Patrick Crusius, right? Crusius, right? He drove across the state before opening fire with an assault-style rifle on August 3rd, 2019 at the El Paso Walmart Supercenter, which is located near the U.S.-Mexico border. Now, in this particular 23 counts of murder, because he killed 23 people, they're not seeking a death penalty, right? He pleaded not guilty. And they saying he had been diagnosed with severe, lifelong neurological and mental disabilities. Right? Now, let me show you his mindset, right? The federal indictment alleges Crusius, prior to the shooting, drafted a document titled The Inconvenient Truth, right? Now, later on down the line, might be tomorrow, I'm not sure, but y'all don't hold me to that, but I will try to get to it. The fact that, or who wrote The Inconvenient Truth, and why did they write it, and what do they hope to gain by writing The Inconvenient Truth? And why is the truth inconvenient, and the truth is inconvenient for whom or who or what, right? Because you can be going about your day, right, and not knowing who's upset or who has taken on a belief that the truth is inconvenient to them and they must do something about it. Because you don't think that way and you don't see it that way, right? So the federal indictment alleges Crusius, prior to the shooting, drafted a document titled The Inconvenient Truth that claimed of a Hispanic invasion of Texas and indicated the shooting was in response to, quote, cultural and ethnic replacement. Well, stop right there. Wait, what are you talking about? All right? This is where we have to get some clarity. He's saying that Texas is being culturally and ethnically replacing, I guess he's saying, whites in Texas. Well, wait a minute. Wait. I thought that now you have Hispanics who claim that they're white. So now we have to get clarification on what's going on, right? You have some Hispanics who check white, all right, on their applications. But then you got whites who saying that's attacking the Hispanics who claim to be white. I don't know. We have to delve into this to see what's actually going on. I don't know, but it'll come out soon. And matter of fact, we'll dig in it to find out what's the culturally difference or ethnic difference, or can you claim to be white, or what details who's white or Caucasian, right? We have to get into that. Is it just by looking at a person, or white people saying, look, I know my people and I know who claim to be my people. And those of you who claim to be white is not white. Matter of fact, we see you as a threat, and this guy is doing something he feels is helping his cause or his race. Is that why they're not seeking a death penalty at this point? That they might seek the death penalty in other cases dealing with Patrick Crusius? This is wow. This man drove all the way to a Walmart in El Paso. Now they saying he suffered from a mental illness, right? But let's get in the mind of a killer for a second, right? He's looking around. Wow, man, there sure is a lot of Hispanics in Texas, right? Stop right there. We'll get back to that. Are you saying that the Spaniards, the European Spaniards, who came and conquered from Central, South, and North America, that brought Spanish with them, is there a difference? Or are you talking about the children of them, or who he has left behind? I don't know. It's wild, but hold on, we gotta get into that because I'm not through. Y'all bear with me for a second because this is very important, right? Let me type this in because I want to make a comparison. Okay. Now let's look at, I'm queuing this up and we'll look at this guy in a minute, right? Okay, so now let's check this out. Okay. Now, Crusius was indicted in a federal court in February 2020, but the proceedings were delayed due to the COVID-19 epidemic. A federal grand jury returned a superseding indictment in July 2020 after a 23rd victim died in the hospital months after the shooting. Right? Now, this guy killed 23 people, 23 Hispanics. Came out today, hey, we're not seeking a death penalty. But the point I'm trying to make is he adopted an ideology, right? And that ideology led him to kill 23 people, right? Now, this is the thing. How many out there that believes in this ideology, right? The inconvenient truth. How many out there believe in that? And how many are sleeper cells? And how many are actually carrying out what's in the book or what they believe the book wants them to do? Right? We got to do a show on this book. And are the security agencies in America keeping track with people who subscribe to this type of ideology, right? And the reason why I say that is because, damn, you had over the years, the Black Panthers was demonized by the government as being some type of group that wanted to overthrow the government or whatnot. Nation of Islam, the same. The Garvey, the Africa movement, it's like, wait, what's going on? But they didn't want to overthrow the government. They was fighting for peace or to be seen as human beings and wanted to end racism because, I'm a human being. I'm not going to allow you to treat me as different, right? That was that fight. Today, it's another fight. It's almost like it's a, and I would not use the term race war, but it's paranoia on behalf of those who feel as if someone is trying to replace them. There is no pamphlet or guide circulating in the American public that states how to weed out white people, right? How to replace ethnically white people. Now, if anything is happening, it's happening pure strictly on the universe and nature. It's just happening. Evolution. There's nothing you can do about it. Ride the wave, get along, and enjoy life and enjoy your time. That's it. But there's no conspiracy. There's no pamphlet. There's no book like The Inconvenient Truth that other races has put out, not to my knowledge. Now let's get to this other guy, right? Let's get to this other guy. Now, AP News. Police arrest failed candidate in shootings at Democrats, right? This is in New Mexico. El Paso, New Mexico. What's going on? Right? Where there's predominantly Hispanic races. But if you look at now look, y'all check this out. Go look at the demographics of whites in El Paso and New Mexico. And on some of those demographics, it would have whites as the majority. And you're like, wait a minute. El Paso, right by the border, how is it that whites are the majority? Well, because they're allowing some Hispanics to call themselves white. It is confusing. But we'll figure it out in time. It's confusing. A 39-year-old felon who overwhelmingly lost a bid for the New Mexico State House as a Republican, paid for 4 men to shoot at Democratic lawmakers' homes in recent months, including one house where a 10-year-old girl was asleep, police said. Now, he paid 4 men $500. I don't know if he paid the 4 men $500 apiece, or he paid 4 men $500 and they had to divide that $500 between the two of them. But think about this. Now, you're a Republican, right? You give 4 men $500. Whether it was split between the 4 or you gave them $500 apiece. Who were those men to risk their livelihood to shoot at Democrats? Reason why I'm asking this question is, did they believe in a certain ideology and felt like they were doing it for good? Are they all connected? Right? What's going on, right? The case against Solomon Pena, who had posted photos of himself online with Donald Trump campaign material, is one of dozens across the United States where people have threatened and in some cases attempted to carry out violence against members of Congress, school board members, and other election officials. In Kansas, a trial began this week for a man who prosecutors say threatened to kill a congressman. What's going on? Right? See, the layman's and Joe Blow, Joe the plumber, whoever's sitting on the couch, watching television, watching sports or whatever, eating potato chips or whatnot, turning on the news channel and like, man, is it something going on I don't know about? What's going on between the Republicans and the Democrats? All right. Has it gotten so bad to where People actually taking up violence to express their thoughts and beliefs? What's going on? Officials accuse Pena of paying $500 to four men to shoot at the homes of Democratic lawmakers. Now you're shooting at lawmakers because you lost the bid. Did he felt cheated? Or is this a wave from Donald Trump and January the 6th, and this is the new norm? Hey, I expect to win. And if I don't win, I'm shooting the place up. All right? Is this stemming from all the way to childhood as far as, hey, yeah, we didn't win. Matter of fact, we got dusted. We didn't practice hard. But, hey, I want a participation trophy. What culture or what narrative or what are we creating here? Yeah, man, give me that participation trophy. Matter of fact, my ego's so big, even before the game contest starts, when I walk on the field, I want my trophy. And now what grown adult would even agree to that? But then what if the child parents say, well, look here, man, I tell you what, time's hard. Here's $2,000. I need you to say, give my kid a trophy just for showing up. As a matter of fact, pass a law and put it on the books. Wow. Hey, it's real. Okay, so check this out. So he paid $500 to four men to shoot at homes of Democratic lawmakers. He went along for the final drive-by, his gun jamming as bullets ripped into the bedroom of the girl, police said. The bedroom of the girl, police said. Now, here's this man running for office, Republican. He jumps in the car, probably hit him some PCP, hit him some fry, going off some wet or whatever, right? Took him a swig of some 8-ball, 40 ounce, right? Old English. Jumped in the back seat, put his lokes on, and we finna go ride on these Democratic law-making fools, right? Rides up to the home. His gun jams. Bullets flying everywhere. Goes into the little girl's room. I mean, you can't write this. All right? First of all, it's very dangerous when people in positions of power have no shame. That means they're 100% reptilian. All human feelings and emotions are gone. That's what separates humans from beasts of the field, because you have the capacity to learn. You have a capacity to feel for others. Right? That's a separation. You can grow. You can deal. You can be diplomatic. You can sit down at the table and come up with solutions. But when you lose your humanity and your shame, hey man, pass me the AK. I'm finna go ride on the Democratic lawmakers. I'm a bust a cap in their ass. I'm put about 5 in them. And they voted for Democrats, made me lose my position. It sounded like Donkey Kong. What my loke said. It's wild. I mean, you can't write this. Pena spent 9 years behind bars after his arrest in April 2007 for stealing electronics and other goods from several retail stores as part of what authorities described as a burglary crew. He was released from prison in March 2016 and had his voting rights restored after completing 5 years probation in April 2021, corrections official says. Pena ran unsuccessfully in November against incumbent state representative Miguel P. Garcia, the longtime Democrat representing House District 14 in the South Valley. Pena got 26% of the vote. He still got 20. Look, only in America. See, that's the pros and cons, the good and bad, right? In America, right, you can do a stint in prison, right, for stealing electronics. You can get out, say, hey, man, I repent, put my probation, get your voting rights back, and then run for office, right, for a House district, and still get 26% of the vote, right? You had people out there who he campaigned, and they was like, yeah, we give you a shot. Here go 26% of the vote, right? Was upset that he thought, now it was upset at the fact that he thought he should have got more votes, or he took some money and said that he promised to win and didn't win, and he retaliated against the Democratic lawmakers. Lost his mind. I don't know. But it's wild, man. This is weird. This is the time we living in. And then Republicans, you all couldn't pick nobody, better to run for office. Look, y'all striking out. You struck out with Herschel Walker. You struck out with Pena, right? You're just striking out. God damn, are the Republicans saying, I guess since after Donald Trump became president, are they just confused and they're like, you know what, hey man, anybody who says they want to run, you got a chance, we'll support you. Just, hey man, get off the corner and go run for office. Get off the corner and, hey man, put that corner street sign down, right? I will work for food. You're not, just go run for office. Yeah, we'll put you. We'll put you in we got a chair for you. We got a seat for you. Wow, man, this is wild. Wow. Pena, whose criminal past came up during the campaign, repeatedly made basic claims that the election was rigged against him. Oh my. The election was rigged. Like, dude, nobody even know you. What they rigging you for? What are you bringing to the table? Everybody against me. Against you for what? You got $1 million of gold stashed somewhere against you? How? That's wild. I dissent. I am the mega king, he posted the day after the election. He's the mega king. On November 15th, he posted an image of himself in a Make America Great Again hoodie saying, Trump just announced for 2024, I stand with him. I never conceded my HD 14 race, now researching my options. Pena has an initial court appearance Wednesday on charges including multiple counts of shooting at a home and shooting from a motor vehicle, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, conspiracy, and being a felon in possession of a firearm. A felon in possession of a firearm running for seat 14. Wow. In New Mexico. It says, hey, I'm not through. I'm bagging Trump all the way. Right? Damn, Trump, you sure got some followers, boy. This is, it's the time, man. It's the time we living in, that's the only thing that I can predicate it to. This is the time that we living in. It's crazy. The world finna end. I'm just saying, man, you can't write this stuff. This stuff is happening in real life. People are losing it. And the reasons why they losing it just don't add up. I don't know. Hey, we'll keep y'all informed and we'll try to research The Inconvenient Truth, the book or pamphlet, I don't know. But what's in it and why is it driving people mad? And what are they protecting? And what do they see coming in the future? Right here on Vote Pick Radio. We're out.